Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Drew. Welcome to Minecraft 1.8 in this new to you world but old to me world. The world that I'm playing in here is over 10 years old. I don't know which update it was when I generated this world, but we spent the last couple episodes here just kind of talking about what we want to do. We want to come back, we want to finish this world. It's in between series right now, in between like the kind of the bigger Minecraft Let's Plays. I'm trying to... Oh, the sun's up there. So we did a little bit of work. Nothing really too much to talk about. But we are going to do a little bit more work to the house today. So that's today's goal. With the regular theme of the house, there's lots of spruce, mostly spruce. Wow, that's a big blob of spruce right there, if I do say so myself. We're going to need a lot of spruce trees, a lot of spruce planks and stairs, because we're going to be doing a couple roofs to the building. And that looks like an oak leaf right there. And funny that I say that because we're going to need some oak as well. Now, I don't know exactly where the oak will be placed. I just know that the roof for sure is going to be spruce. And I did have some glass smelting as well, just trying to have enough to build some large windows. That being said, I got to go back in there. I got to talk about some things because I never mentioned this before yet in the series, but I'm going to try to leave as many of the original blocks placed here to be kind of like left alone. I don't want to like break too many blocks in the house that I've already placed because I want to try to keep it as original as possible. But with that being said, there are some things I feel like we'll have to change. They don't have to, but I feel like that just hear me out. I think they're going to change for the better. We're at the main entrance, which is this tiny door. I just thought about this now. What a big house. Like, what a big face of the front of the house. What a tiny little door. I don't know what I ever made this space up here for. I know I placed these crafting benches there for style, but I guess this was just kind of like a little meh room. I don't know. For what I like to do today when I play Minecraft, and definitely not when I started this house 10 years ago, right? I like to just kind of kill space by placing lots and lots of chests. So, but the thing is like downstairs, we have a storage room that kind of looks like this. And it's not very big, and we do plan on extending it. So we're probably going to have more than enough storage in this house. So I don't know if it's really too wise filling the rest of the house with kind of mindless storage. Now, I will need to make a crafting bench. Let's do that. We're going to place you right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and convert that all to stairs because we're going to need a lot. Like, I think a lot. Because the roof that we're going to be finishing on this side, we're going to have to redo on the other side. Let's start with this, and we'll save a stack here. And let's go ahead and pillar our way up. So, first time building on the series with you guys. It's pretty exciting. This looks like it's unfinished in here. So that would have had to be brought up like that, I can imagine, then that one too. So we'll get there in the future. The thing I was talking about before, like I didn't want to change any blocks really in this build, but I do think I will change up this ceiling. And I'm also trying to think, oh, so these are slabs here. So maybe I'll have to break these slabs. So we'll have to do this, right? Yeah, so I think these slabs are going to have to go. I don't really know how else I can, unless I do something like that, but then there's going to be like a bit of a weird gap right here. Yeah, okay, so there's, well, yeah, okay, let's get rid of the slabs. I think that'll be easier, and I'm going to have to sleep, and I don't know the safest way down. Now, there is a bed in my house, but there is a closer bed just over here in a little safe spot, because when I was grabbing the thumbnail for the last video, I was AFK in here just trying to get the wheat to grow because I wanted like a full wheat field for my thumbnail. So that's that. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going down here. It's not that bad. It's not that far, right? We just have to climb up this all the time. But in the future, too, I would like to have a proper staircase. My kind of rule when navigating around the world on foot is try to have a path or like a road system that you can take where you don't have to jump. Right, so if you were ever in that tight squeeze where you had to get somewhere and you had like no hunger or whatever, you wouldn't have to like worry about jumping and burning hunger. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna be going with a pretty cliche roof here. I don't know where the middle is. Is there a middle? Yes, there is a middle. So the middle is right here. Let's mark that with dirt, and let's jump back up. Okay, that's gonna be good. Now that's gonna have to think we're gonna have to go wood like this. And then like your typical, your very, very generic roof. But that's what this house was, right? This was me playing Minecraft 10 years ago. I wasn't trying to impress anyone. And then that's gonna be a solid block like that. And then we're going to have to do the same thing on the other side. But this is going to go into this roof, so it is going to be just a little bit different. Oh, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. We're going to jump back up. I got to eat soon. That's okay. I am slowly but surely trying to get beef in my world. I want to start eating some steak. However, the farm is still not quite there yet. The farm's over there. Should probably kill that cow just for fun. But I need to go over there and start breeding cows. I thought I had more. Do cows, like, despawn at all, too? I wonder? Thought I had more cows in there. Whatever. All right, so let's go down real quick. I want to see what this is going to look like from down here. Now, I think in the world tour that you would see, like, if you went back to the old channel, my old YouTube channel from high school when I was playing on this world on YouTube, this part was finished. I just don't know if it looked exactly like this or not. But yeah, so this is what it's going to look like, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to have to run up and do that as soon as I can. We're going to go ahead and add an overhang to this as well. That's going to be a little tricky there because of this roof, but we'll kind of leave it as it is. There will be a normal block there, and then we will be placing more stairs. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more stairs. We're already almost out. We already been through like a stack, I think. So it's gonna be something along the lines like that. Kind of what we did with the big roof over here, if you can see. So yeah, it's just, yeah, and that's all it is. And so the stairs. Now, what should I do? Maybe I should take oak and maybe do kind of like the same thing that I did over there. So I'll run some oak like this, and then the glass, I guess, will be on top of the oak here. Another set. Let's do something like that, right? And then the glass can be here, and then fill the window like that. What I was also thinking, I had more logs, like the log vertical pillars in the front window, and I think I might have even had it here. So I kind of would like to see what that would look like too. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to chop down some more trees. It's funny, I'm just thinking about this now, but I remember starting this world, not for YouTube or anything like that. This was my main world for pleasure when I was, like I said, like in high school. I might have been, I don't know, in the 10th grade, maybe something like that. I remember starting the house, and I was always intimidated because it was such a big house. And I remember the world that I had, the computer that I had this world on was an old family laptop. And so we went somewhere one time, and it was me and my family, and we were sitting in a hotel room, and I had the family laptop, and that's when I filled out this roof here. And for some reason, I was motivated in that hotel room. Maybe because I just didn't want to like relax with anyone else. I didn't want to hang out with my family at the time. You know, long trip, long time with the family. You just kind of want to like isolate yourself as much as you can, I think. And then I ended up building my first computer too, my first like actual gaming PC. And then I brought this world from the laptop over, and that's when I began the series. I got this world from the laptop, from that old family laptop. I didn't do any more work really until I built my computer. And so when I transferred the file over, I don't have that file in particular. I just have the old laptop one. So I'm basically doing the same thing twice, right? But I thought that was kind of cool just to think about just now. Now let's see how we're gonna make this work. Well, just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and do this. So the spruce log is going to have to come up like this. And let's say it goes up 1, right? Now, I did like it kind of coming up 1, and I probably will do the same thing here again. So it's actually underneath this redstone lamp. So we're just going to do that, I think. I think that could look kind of cool. So let's go down here and let's get another look at what we've just done. And we will go from there. So let's just jump down, land into the water. We're going to do our slow swim over because the fast swim animation wasn't implemented yet. And what I figured out what also wasn't implemented yet was mending books either. Mending actually came out in 1.9. And yeah, we're not playing on 1.9. We're playing 1.8.1, 1.8, whatever, 1.8.1 to be technical. So this is going to suck. Playing Minecraft without mending. This is really going to suck. Now, right away, I don't think I like the pole in the middle, so I'm just going to take that pole out. I did learn last video that colored glass was a thing. I think colored glass was a thing, right? I thought I learned that last video, but I got to go back in creative and look at some stuff again because I seem to be forgetting a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. That should be more than enough for now. I hope Silk Touch was in the game. We'll find out. When we start enchanting all kinds of stuff, we'll find out what's in the game, what we can actually really play with. Because enchantments will go a long way. They always do. Just for the sake of it, just for the sake of being picky, let's go up and let's take out this log here. And the log up here, I want it to trim down maybe just one block or so. And then we'll add one more of these vertical posts like about here in the roof, and then another on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to place down the glass panes. Let's see how that looks. I know I can go into, or I can look at my old channel and try to remember exactly how I did this block for block, but I don't think I'm going to go back and try to do it block for block because the kind of purpose of this is how I would build this house today. Now, right away, I can already kind of tell you that there's already some things I would do different here. Now, I'm trying to do like a fine mix, a fine balance between what I would do today and trying to stay true to the original build of what the house, you know, has looked like since the beginning. You know, do like a bit of a callback on how I used to play Minecraft. So when we extend the storage room, for example, it's probably just going to be the exact same storage room design, just extend it. There's no way I would ever design that storage room today, but I kind of appreciate the creativity I had then because, like, I'm a little bit more picky now with the resources that I use. Like, I still build with wood all the time. However, I seem to kind of like push my limits, or not even push my limits, but I think I just had different taste at the time too. So that's also something. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to build and work here. So I might have to do a little bit more work off camera, and then I'll have to kind of come back and show you guys what it's going to look like. Oh man, I'm standing over here now trying to get a look at what I just did, but I forgot to add the overhang on the roof over, over that way. But this should show you the general shape of what the house is going to look like with the roofs on the sides. So something like that. That one's kind of tucked in. That one's a little bit more hidden. I think it's just because like the main angle that we look at the house is often from over here. So there's not really much to... I wonder what the house would actually look like up there. I've never been up there before. Let's go over there. So the work I got done wasn't a whole lot of work. It was just mostly placing the stairs, which took like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so, not even. And now I need to fight sheep. You're screwing me up, man. But yeah, it also helped that I had a lot of the resources on hand, and I spent some time before this video chopping down some trees, so I kind of got a little bit. Yeah, I've never been up here before. I've never really ventured off in this world before. I think I might have mentioned this the last video or two. But yeah, I've never really gone off and explored too much. This is all like really, really old terrain, right? Like this is what Minecraft used to look like. And there was another mountain biome. I think it was somewhere in that direction where I was eventually going to start a second base. But I never got very far. I remember I had screenshots of it, and I wonder if I can find those old screenshots. But yeah, so the house is looking like this from a distance. That looks kind of cool. So if we actually do this, we turn our field of view in. Yeah, you can see a crafting bench up there too. That's kind of a neat angle of the house, actually. I might try to get something like this for the thumbnail. I think that'd be pretty cool. What? Oh no, I just moved my mouse. I was gonna try to, because I knew once I moved my mouse the chunks would load. But it's funny that I see that because I found another glitch just like that, and I can actually repeat this one. I just got to go up to the small roof on that side. But yeah, it had something to do with like the way I turned my camera. Here, I'll show you really quick regarding this episode. I know last time I talked about I wanted to do the bridge down here. I think that's gonna have to wait till maybe the next video. I'm a little tighter on time than I thought I was gonna be this episode, so we'll probably just kind of finish up this roof here. Maybe talk about a little bit of other things we'd like to do. Oh yeah, so the glitch here. So watch this part here on my screen. I'm gonna turn my screen, and you're gonna watch over here. But it has something to do with, like, if we're up here, yeah, you can start to see it, right? There it is. So I can actually trigger, like, the void. So for some reason, the game thinks that that's, like, out of range. So it doesn't have to, like, load it for me. But once I turn, it pops back in. You can kind of see it down here, too, in the bottom left corner. Yeah, because I was placing the blocks here. I was like, what the heck? What's with that void there? And I keep hearing a cave, too. Like, I've constantly heard a cave over here, so I got to try to figure out where that is. I guess I'll take down this crafting bench as well. Oh, yeah, I had to add the overhang here, so let's go ahead. Let's add that. Oh, upside down. I've been doing that way too many times for my liking. I would like to add some fences here, too. There are fences here in the main part. Why did I think fences, like... I don't know. This looked different than I remembered it, but that's kind of cool. So I think I'd like to do something like that over here as well in the future. And did I get the overhang on the other side? I want to make sure I did. I did. And did I get the overhang on that side? I did. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so we should probably look at what the house looks like from the back now too, with the smaller roofs on either side. So if we go over here, I remember I used to do this all the time. I used to just take the damage. I used to do that all the time. I think the sun's going down too, and you can't even really see much from over here. So maybe if we pillar up, this is looking kind of cool. The back end of the house looks kind of neat, especially with the whole staircase system back here. I think it makes it look a little bit different. Are we going to be okay? We are going to be okay. I got to go sleep really quick, and then there's... I wanted to add the vertical pillars. Let's see if we can go make that work too. All right, so we just slept. I have some spruce here. I got to go chop down some more. I should probably try to make a proper tree farm. I mean, this area is okay for what it is, but I know that there are some things I'm going to have to do to change it. One thing I also realized, this is a little off topic at this point, but I'm so used to mobs only spawning at light level 0 now in modern Minecraft. It's so frustrating now having mobs spawn in like light level 7 and stuff like that, or anything below it, because it doesn't take much for mobs to spawn, which can also play to your advantage. I remember a lot of people being upset, like when Mojang changed it where mobs would start spawning only at light level 0. I personally really do like that change, and I didn't realize how much I liked that change until I started playing in this world, because when I put my roof... Oh, that's another thing I have to talk about, is the ceiling in there. There's mobs underneath us right now. Yeah, I remember finding that hole too. Yeah, so there's something up there I wanted to talk about. But when I was putting on that roof, I was noticing that mobs were starting to spawn like in the area underneath the roof. And like I said, guys, it did not take much. If it was modern Minecraft today, like Minecraft 1.20, that would not be happening, right? So I don't know. I like I said, it's just one of those weird things. I didn't really realize how much I appreciated it until I went back and started playing an older version of Minecraft. So with that being said, I want to know if there's other things that I'm going to have to learn the hard way of what actually, like, what's something I actually like or dislike when comparing an older version of Minecraft like this. And tell me, guys, are there any hot takes that you have on classic Minecraft, like an older version of Minecraft, something that like you really, really miss? Or do you like the direction that Minecraft has gone today? I personally think I like the general direction that Minecraft has gone. A big part of that would be like mending, for example. I remember when I played Minecraft and I took before I started like my this channel time off, I wasn't even playing. Why did I come up on this roof? Let's go around. But I remember before I started time off, I didn't even play with like mending and stuff like that. It was something that I just wasn't used to. But now I can't live without mending, and now we're playing in a version of Minecraft. I don't even want to like rely on diamond stuff because it's like it's just gonna break. So like I have a diamond pick, but I'll probably only use that for like obsidian or something like that. If we're only playing this series to just focus on finishing this world that's around us, and like that being the house and some other smaller surrounding areas, And especially down here too, I guess. So this is also part of the house. I don't know if we're actually going to finish this rail system or have it working as well as I originally wanted it to in the past. Maybe we'll connect it to Spawn or something like that. But like I said, with the goals that I have in the series, like it's fairly limited and it's aimed to be a fairly short series too. I think I'm okay with not really relying on like enchanted stuff or like having a full set of diamond armor or anything like that. I did think about maybe we should end the series with like an Ender Dragon fight to see what the Ender Dragon was, because I feel like they nerfed the Ender Dragon since like Minecraft around this time. So I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious if maybe we should do something like that. Man, I'm so lost. There's so many different iterations of Minecraft now, and I can't even keep track of which was which. But I've been looking at the ceiling for quite some time now, and this is what I meant by getting rid of some of the old blocks that were here. I think I'll probably get rid of this too. Maybe something like that. Because I want this to be a bit more of an open concept. I really like the high ceiling, and I even might have some sort of upstairs. Now, the other end where the storage building, or where the storage room is, the room looks a little bit different, and I don't think it would really work if we had the open concept roof. Like, I do kind of like the snow, because when we come down here, the main storage room is going to look like, it's going to be very similar resources, right? It's just going to look like this. So with that being said, I might just have some sort of staircase somewhere here, and that will take you to the upstairs portion here. So it's just going to be a completely separate room, where on this side, it's just going to be one tall room, if that makes sense, right? I think that makes sense. Hopefully. Tell me if that doesn't make sense. All right, I remember too, we wanted to add the posts out here, so let's do this really quickly if we can. So let's pillar our way up, and let's figure out exactly where we want these. I'm thinking, I don't know, Let's actually take a step back. We're going to jump here. We're going to do our slow swim all the time. I'm going to be saying this so many times in the series. Slow swim, slow swim. Oh, bricks. I wonder what bricks look like, too. I wonder if we could maybe implement bricks to this build. So, yeah, I'm thinking right there. So where that lamp is there, probably right above that lamp is where we want it. Let's try that. So I think I'm going to do like 3 of these, or 2 more of these, so 3 total. Oops, uh-oh. So we're going to be painfully breaking these panes. No pun intended, but pun intended. And we will be placing the spruce logs up this way, too. See if this will break. Break! It takes so long. Okay, here we go. And just like that, I think it's going to stick out. Something along those lines. I think that could look kind of cool. And let's go do the same thing over here as well. And I think this will have to be broken, too. Yeah. So let's do that. Place that there, and we have more right here, so that's good. So same thing, we're going to place a log there, and then we're going to break these panes, and we're just going to keep going up. I hear a zombie already, so there's a zombie spawning somewhere in my house, and that's what I mean. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating, the light level spawning. I never wanted to go back, but I went back. Okay, so something like that. Now let's go back over here. Let's get rid of this scaffolding here, the make-believe scaffolding. Man, I'll tell you, scaffolding's another thing I can't live without today, but here we are. Here I am, living without it. All right, so how's... Oh, okay. Wait. So how's the poles looking? Kind of neat. I don't even know if I really like it sticking out that far. And I'm actually wondering if I should just maybe bring it over 1 more block. I think I might just bring it over 1 more block. Yeah, so there's a little bit more playing around that I have to do. Yeah, so that block and that block will each be moved over 1 more. I'll probably trim that top log just 1 more block down, and then yeah, I think that's it. We're getting more work done to the house. This is good. This is good, guys. We're heading in the right direction. But all right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching Minecraft 1.8. I really hope you appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the retro style series, and you come back for more, and you like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. And I hope you also like the video suggestions here that you're about to see.